Hello everyone, Celso Garcia, filming this for all the audience, all the people on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and anyone else that needs to listen to this. Why are we allowed to be castrated, genitally mutilated, our identities to be taken from us for the fact that we need economic means for survival? In the days of slavery, they were hangmen from their genitals to show that their manhood was being taken away from them and show an example to all the slaves that if they chose to stand up and fight the masters, they would face the same consequences, excruciating pain, and their manhood would be taken from them, and their mind and their soul will be taken away from them. But at the same time, they were sneaking into the female slaves' shacks in the night and raping the women and enjoying themselves to the women. So this is the history that we try to hide from. I'm walking. I don't have enough time to do a live or to film a video. So I'm here in New York City, rushing to get to work. And that's how they do it. They control our time, they control our motivation, they control what we say, how we say it, when we say it. And that's the power they have over us. So we as human beings can never lose our humanity. Never lose our humanity because of power, or because we can never lose our dignity, because people tell us that we have to lose our dignity and respect and speech. It's a big fight. It's a hard fight. It's a big struggle to do this in our everyday lives, while at the same time having to work more and more to be able to survive and live in this society. But don't lose your voice. Don't lose your thunder, because thunder comes from a higher being. Lightning comes from a higher being. And we can never lose that within ourselves and within our souls. Happy Sunday. And remember, don't ever lose your voice. Don't ever let anyone tell you not to speak up and how you have to speak up and try to censor you and try to moderate you and force you to have their point of view. You're entitled to your point of view, and you're entitled to respect, and you're entitled to be heard and be able to organize and be able to practice your religion, practice the freedom of assembly, and practice the freedom to protest, and also not have to agree with what the powers to be want you to agree with just because they provide economic resources to you. Remember that. The economic resources are not as powerful as your soul, as your mind, and as your body that you still own. Don't let anyone own you. And that's the problem with the corporations and the big business. They want to own your soul too, because they sign your paycheck, or because they sign your means of survival in this society. So the higher that the costs are, the more that they can control you, the more they can control your time, your speech, your ability to speak up and say what is right. Remember that. Don't ever lose your sense of justice and your sense of being, even if you're threatened of being mutilated, genital mutilation, or castrated, or they try to take your manhood, womanhood, or whatever you identify as. They try to take your identity away. Don't allow this to happen, and always stand up for what is right, no matter what the consequences are. May the peace of God and whatever you believe in be with you. Have a good day.